Go.
Hello, everyone. We are back with Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Sorry, we haven't been as consistent as we would have liked, to be honest. We really apologize for that, but lots of things happening for all of us in our own personal lives, so we weren't. But I think now we are fully back to it and hoping to come back to a Manchester United win. Interesting lineup today, where all the fullbacks who are available currently are on the pitch. Malaysia, Mazraoui, Dalo. So it's gonna be interesting how Malaysia plays. I think it's good to have him back, but still a long way to go for a lot of things for him. I think to be fully back and where we can trust him for big games and for regular minutes. So it's so good to see, but Ahmad finally getting the flowers he deserves. He's been literally a best player since start of the season for sure. But he was like he was good last season too. Didn't get any chances. All the minimum chances he got, he was able to get something out of it. Okay, I think Maguire ka pace was almost caught there, but I think we all, including me, realized why Onana starts above Bayindir and why Bayindir never starts. But I also feel it is also because he has not played a single game for us. He is not getting any game time, and then you come into a match with so many mistakes happening all around. It's always difficult. So I don't think so. We should really judge Bandir on one match alone. We all know how many mistakes Onana makes. So I think whatever the harsh things we have been hearing, we don't. I think we can skip that for now for Bandir because he's got no chance, the poor guy. So just to judge him on one game is not right. And he had his decent moments too, actually. And for to be very honest, I think I felt more comfortable with him in some of the things, how he was on his line and everything, more than how he's with Onana. And if I think Lisandro would have had a better game, then we would have still won. And the last goal, I think, the Tottenham wala direct from the corner, Son wala goal tha, was any which was a foul, which Bandir was soft over there, should have jumped earlier, could have been more stronger, but at the same time, it was a foul. Let's not deviate from that. So, yeah. Hoping no more mistakes today. And Lisandro has a good game with Onana. So that's interesting. It's interesting a striker position. कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा मतलब one game Hoju when Zirkzee starts obviously Hojuling looks like a better striker for us. Then Hoju starts and Zirkzee looks better. So it's been like this. None of them have been able to perform when they have started. But I already love this guy, Emery, for what he has done with Rashford. I think under the same with the same player under a different manager, he could have been dropped for one game for any sort of disciplinary reason, and then we would have had him back again. But he has been consistent in terms of what he wants and not dropping his standard for just one boy and not taking any pressure because I'm sure there would be a lot of pressure from social media, from media in general for because of Rashford. So great kudos to him. And Ugarte, yeah, it's such. I think Ugarte is playing like how Casemiro played in his first season. He has been rock solid, winning tackles, and he's been everywhere on the pitch. So and he's very young. I think he's 23 right now. So for sure a great player for us in the future. Dalo and Bruno needs to up their game though. I think Dalo needs to get better. I know उसका भी गलती नहीं है. He's been playing out of position all season long, and he's been playing so much. Like I feel bad at this moment for Mazraoui and him because they've been oh man, Ahmad and his pressing again. Too beautiful. नाइस स्विच. अरे यार नो ये दिख रहा है मलेशिया का दिखता है कि ही हैव नॉट प्लेड फुटबॉल फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 years दिखता है वो मलेशिया का when he comes on and all of this. Because right now it was a very simple touch. Pressure bhi nahi tha itna, and he just lost the ball from there. And it doesn't help actually. Uh, it doesn't help the player, it doesn't help the team, because when a player is coming back from an injury, he wants people, if people around him are playing well, automatically you start to play well and you get some time. Okay, Bruno to Zirkzee. Nice. It's interesting with Zirkzee कि कभी लगता है उसके पास pace है. When you see him off the ball, he has pace, but when you see him on the ball, he has zero pace at that time, man. Which is very interesting. He's like his on the ball pace is really miserable. Nice, nice. Arey, come on. Oh, yeah. Almost for Ahmad. Almost for Ahmad. Good chance, I think. But I think what we missed, Xerxes should have taken a run, but he never took that run. And but ultimately got to Ahmad, and a good shot by Ahmad. But a good start, I think. Yeah. This 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 team already feels better. Uh, like we can see a structure, we can properly see what we are trying to do. Obviously, it's very different when you're seeing a four at the back and then three at the back. So it's very easy also to see a structure now. Uh, but overall, it also like helps. I think like in our moments, it is much different. We are trying more from midfield. We are trying, it's not just one way we are trying. So it's fun to watch Manchester United again. Hopefully, we can only grow from here and be consistent with this and not drop off. Yep. So we'll also have, by the way, we'll have Parth soon join us for the stream. Uh, we were we the DJ was also gonna join in. That is why we said we'll cover both United and Chelsea match. But DJ has some last minute commitments which he needs to last minute things which he needs to address. So he's busy over there. So none of you would get bored with Chelsea ke result and what Chelsea is doing. So that's a good news for the viewers, I think. Like, who wants to hear Chelsea? But okay, for me right now, at this moment, I want Chelsea to win the league because there's no chance United is winning. I would hate for Liverpool to win 20th. That would just kill me. So yeah, go Chelsea. Decent start, I think, but we would like to have the ball more in the middle, I think. Oh no, and what a what a guy Maguire. I think मैंने खुद उसको बहुत ट्रोल किया है, Fridge, whatever you want to call him, and I've not liked him at all. But क्या जिस तरीके से उसने अपने आप को carry किया है through all this trolls, how he has managed all of this, how he's been a professional after getting ripped from the captaincy band and everything. अरे यार माइनू, sorry, मालूम था कि मलेशिया था. Okay, I don't think so. We should allow it. मतलब, I think there was too much space for someone to shoot. अच्छा मलेशिया का बोला पर. Yeah, Malaysia doesn't look like he's ready for this game. And but he was not bad against Arsenal and earlier 2-3 games which he has had. But अभी ये वाले गेम में तो एकदम ही मिजरेबल लग रहा है. ए यार कम ऑन यार क्या है मगवायर के ऊपर फाउल नहीं देना चाहिए. Hi Parth, how are you?
Hey man, I'm just joining in to celebrate the misery of United.
Currently, there's no misery, man. Even you have to admit we've been much better. And like, if I would tell you 6 months, 3 months ago, or 2 months ago, sorry, you want to face United, you would have said in a second that, yeah, we are going to win it, right? Arsenal would come and sleep and would win against us two months
We
back,
did.
right? But now it's just that corner FC and how you guys got lucky with two corner goals and scored.
If we didn't score, it would have been a draw. There's no way United were scoring. So
Yeah, but I think that's part of the progression, right? And also I mean, a difference between a team having a manager for 1.5 months and a team having a manager for 5 years, right? And still winning only on corners. I think that says a lot about Arsenal. Then
Yeah.
if
I mean, the
they
last 8 goals we scored, only one from a set piece, but I understand.
बच गए. They're so bad against, and that has been this has been going on for years now. कि हम लोग corners में खुद तो कभी मार ही नहीं पा रहे हैं. It would be like I think we would have like 2 or 3 goals max from set pieces throughout the year. But उससे भी ज्यादा like concede तो we just regularly have been conceding only through corners or set pieces. We
Yeah.
just become so bad with them, and we have changed coaches for set pieces. Interesting.
Ah. Yeah. I'm not interested in watching Chelsea
Hey,
win.
Bournemouth का manager has changed or what?
Yeah, it's Ariola. He's really good. I think he would be top 5 managers in the league for
Oh,
me.
really? That good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's better than Arteta.
I mean, don't set the bar so low, no? But
Sure, sure. I mean, Amorim is top 15 and from the bottom. So,
okay.
so of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Mm. You just messaged me like 15-20 minutes before we had a chat where you told me you see Amorim winning league with us in 3 years.
Yeah,
And
because I
इसने
see
almost हक
Arteta,
दिया था.
because I
Just
see
Sancho.
Arteta winning the league and Champions League and leaving in 3 years, and I see Pep leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Slot might be there, so the only competition will be Slot. Maybe Maresca, but that's it.
Okay. So currently, I think we all can agree to one thing. कि Pep is finished.
I want to say that, but I don't want to mess up the karma. So I'm just gonna wait until the end of the season.
बट पता है मतलब कल मैं उन लोगों का जो मैच देख रहा था ना एंड मैं वही सोच रहा था कल भी विच आई वाज डिस्कसिंग विथ यू कि पहले सिटी को जब गोल मारना होता था ना सिटी डिसाइड करता था कि अब हमको गोल मारना है एंड
Yeah,
देन दे वुड जस्ट गो ऑन एंड स्कोर राइट
yeah,
no matter against who they are playing whatever is the situation they would just come in and score
right.
but now I think they've become desperate to score and will पे तो छोड़ो they are just not able to get to there. Like कल Haaland had no chances in general to come in and
Yep.
score, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So it's and that is where I think that is उधर तो Rodri कुछ नहीं कर रहा था ना उधर तो everything was done by De Bruyne. He's been back. You have got Gundogan again. You've got Bernardo Silva, Foden, all of it. उन लोग का अभी भी स्क्वाड ऐसा है जो प्रीमियर लीग विनिंग स्क्वाड ही है.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. I
हम्म.
think just shows the dependency on one
एंड
player.
अगर
Yeah.
एक प्लेयर पे इतना डिपेंडेंसी है ठीक है
Mm.
तो इज पेप रियली अ गुड मैनेजर.
It's also showing the lack of leaders in the team, right?
आई
Because
थिंक दैट वाज नेवर देयर.
regardless, right, as you said, squad इतना अच्छा है. So regardless of the manager, they should have at least won 2 or 3 more than what they had and not lost so much. But they convincingly,
And they like in some of the most of the matches they've taken a lead and they've and then they went on to lose that matches, right? Same against honestly against United also, it was never that they are, they look like, oh, they're gonna run through us, which has been the case for years now. Okay? But it
right?
was not the case in that match. And even the goal which they scored was again a lucky goal in a way that वो Ahmad को hit किया and that ball could have went anywhere with deflection. But
Mm.
it just went on to City's player's head. Right? तो
Right.
और उसके अलावा ऐसा कोई उन लोगों को क्लीन चांसेस नहीं थे. Right? The
Yeah.
best chance missed in that game was also from Bruno.
But you see, like even the goal that they gave away, like the first one was completely avoidable. Like it's such a rash challenge for
Yeah,
no reason.
that was just 10 seconds of madness.
Right. I
जैसे
mean,
वो पास गलत हुआ और उसके बाद he just went into and just slammed him
yeah.
with
Yeah.
no.
Because if that penalty was not given away, I think they would have,
I think we
survived.
could have still got a draw out of
Yeah.
that.
I mean, still they wouldn't have lost.
Yeah. But
And
then again, see, जो Bruno वाला chance था, could and win scored again, right? If we are discussing ifs and buts, because that was more
no,
of
no, but
a
that's what I'm
scoreable
saying.
chance.
That the reason they're losing is like really bad mistakes. It's not like the
Mm.
opposition is doing really good.
Mm.
It's not like
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Even
Villa were good yesterday. I
but
won't lie.
why I was saying that Aston had a plan
Yeah,
yesterday and they stick to that plan and played best to it.
right. Okay, that's a good run.
You're watching the Chelsea match?
No, no, your match.
Acha, acha.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Bruno's run?
No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Bruno's decision making still irritates me so much, even though I'm a rival and I don't want you guys to be winning
yeah,
or
yeah. I
but
think, yeah, yeah, 100%.
yeah.
I agree. I exactly know what you mean with it.
Yeah. Like he
Mm.
could have just turned back, played a short pass, and run into the
But what one change which is very visible also with Bruno now, he has uh, he has asked them for sure to not continuously make those foolish pass where you continuously lose the ball, right?
Hmm.
And make an obvious or a simple pass at times, right? And go. And in that process, वो जो कुछ कुछ balls जो होने चाहिए थे, right? We should have put in where we had a clear run and we could have made a much better chance. उसने वो भी बंद कर दिए, right? So
Yeah.
current there's no balance to it right now because even against
Oh,
Tottenham we
yeah.
had chances, right? जहाँ पे he could have just played a very a Bruno ball for say, right? But
That,
then he continuously chose to not do it throughout the game.
right, right. I mean, what game was that, man? Like, that was a sad game by United because
That is probably all the games we have had this
no, no.
year.
I mean, versus City, you guys actually played really well
Yeah,
and
yeah,
did
yeah.
and would not have deserved to lose if you guys didn't hadn't
I
brought in.
think against Tottenham also we were very good. But Tottenham game was just game of errors, and they did one error less than us. To be
But that's what
honest.
I'm saying. That with with Spurs, like you don't wanna like compete or who does the most errors.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because regardless of how much like what a funny team they are, they score a lot of goals, man. I think
Mhm.
there's oh no, wait, I think Chelsea are the top scorer right now, if I'm not wrong.
But and Tottenham is like under Ange is playing good football.
I mean, they're
With the
playing good
shot
football,
again.
but just not winning football. It's like not,
Yeah,
yeah, because
but
the
I
defense
mean,
is,
on that it has come to a point at least on the day if they're best at what they're doing,
yeah,
right? They would beat any team in the league right now. And
in the
when I
world.
say that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when I say that, I mean, let's say if tomorrow Tottenham and Spurs are playing, right, and both of them are playing their best, I still feel Tottenham will win that game
You
because
feel
Tottenham would win that game just because their pressing is just too good at this moment
versus whom did you say?
versus any team versus even if they're playing against City.
Oh, City. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I
No,
get.
what I mean is City
Yeah,
is
yeah,
playing at their best.
right, right, right. No, I
Mm.
mean, even at their best, like Tottenham have been their toughest opposition. If you see their
Mm.
record.
So
Uh,
I honestly feel that it's going to be Arsenal versus Spurs Carling Cup final, Carabao Cup final.
oh, oh, right, right. I mean, I don't see them beating Liverpool, honestly, but
I
yeah, with
think they would, and just how they lucky they were against us.
yeah,
United had that luck in FA Cup last year,
yeah.
right? How we beat Liverpool was luck, right? Was thanks to Ahmad and pure luck, to be very honest. How we got through semi-final was first stupidity followed by great luck, right? I think we were 2-0 up in that game, and then we just fell apart in that game from by a championship side, and then they took a lead, but and it was like an offside from a nail, right? And then we went on to win in the okay, good ball. But, arey, but अगर इसकी इसकी टीम में अगर कैम पे खेलना है ना, the another thing which Bruno lacks in it is his pace. And you need pace in well you if you're playing as a cam in a MRM system
Hmm.
because you're gonna get a lot of run-ins behind, right? So you
Right.
need that pace to run in behind the defender,
Yeah.
which Bruno doesn't have, obviously.
Yeah.
And the creativity actually comes from more of the second midfielder, no,
Ooh.
like not through Cam. The creativity doesn't come through Cam, but through second midfielder, and that is why he's also trying to play Bruno over there next to Ugarte.
I mean, the start has not been bad, but it's at Old Trafford.
It has not been good too, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think Bournemouth are playing, just generally playing so well. They've already beaten us, City,
Hmm.
Spurs, although
I mean,
that
सिटी को तो कौन नहीं हरा रहा, तो क्या ही बोल रहा हूँ.
I know even United beat them, so but
I knew that was coming as soon as I said that. But they did beat Arsenal also, क्या?
yeah, you remember
Hmm.
the Saliba red card after that?
अच्छा, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And in that game, honestly, we weren't actually playing that well and but it wasn't like we would have lost. But
Hmm.
again, no excuses. Like it was a red card. We got
Maguire is again having a bad, like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. He gave the ball away like two times.
too many. Hmm.
Although I predicted United to win, I I think it'll be a very close game.
Sorry, man.
No, that's all right.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I think it'll be a close game. I don't think it'll be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
Will be a close
and
game.
yeah. And I mean, unless there's a goal in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, I
अच्छा,
don't think
Everton
also
and
tax.
Chelsea is also 0-0 अभी तक. I thought Chelsea would have already scored.
Yeah. No, Everton have been like people keep just want to make fun of Arsenal, but Everton have been difficult to break down lately. They've gotten back their
Dude,
short
we
time.
won against 4-0 against them, man. Or with Rashford scoring 2 goals. तो फिर मतलब I don't think so they are difficult to break down if Rashford is scoring 2 goals against you.
No, no, we were poor. I'm not saying we were good. I'm just saying that
अरे,
when they have,
I wanted to ask you this. How has Odegaard been since he has come back? Because मैंने उसको कुछ assist किया उसके गोल में तो मैंने देखा नहीं है बहुत टाइम से उसको. Like
no,
even
no,
in 5 goals, I don't think so. He had an assist or a goal, right?
no, I think he had one assist. And then over in the Carabao Cup versus Palace, we were trailing 1-0. He came on and provided two assists.
अच्छा, okay.
Yeah.
So it's been like
Oh, he's been good.
back
He's
to
been
normal.
good. I mean, his return has been our return to form. And we've not lost since he returned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
I would still say you move on Maguire in the summer. Keep him until the summer.
The only reason I would give him like so his contract is up in the summer, right?
Oh,
But it is up to United if they want to extend it to a year, right? Which there is an option available. Now, the only reason I would do that, like give him an extension, is next year you're gonna see Johnny Evans retire,
hmm,
Lindelof going off,
yeah.
okay? Lindelof is also finished, right? So you have two defenders going as is, right? You're playing a system of three at the back, so you need at least I would assume six center backs, right?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
those,
and even Mainu hasn't been good. Yeah,
yeah.
so you need six center backs. So my point is, do you go and buy all three new center backs? And that is when I think that instead I would just keep one of them at least, right?
Hmm.
So, and that is the whole reason I think I would give Maguire. And honestly, at three at the back, with all the miseries we have had when it
Yeah,
comes to defending high balls, set pieces, and everything, he becomes a very important person for us.
yeah.
Right? Against City also, he had defended amazingly well, especially those high balls and everything,
Hmm.
like those set pieces, right? So I think that is why I would just give him like a year contract and have him around it.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Because
Well,
we would already have to buy a midfielder, we would already have to buy a left back, two center backs, striker, and then so how much do you like on adding to that? I don't like. There's no point of seeing then one more center back, right? If you can just keep him for 1 year
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with that logic. So let's see.
Yeah, I think one of the things that needs to come back with bigger teams is to buy those utility players from within the Premier League, because
Yeah,
what is happening is that we are always looking outside the country to buy.
that is because the price of buying from a Premier League club to a Premier League club has just went too high at this moment that it becomes like an impossible task to buy from a Premier League club. Like if
Right.
today uh, any random player, Manchester United, Arsenal, or City would go for, right? The negotiation would start with 50 million, and
Yeah,
that player would be worth of 10 to 15 million, right?
yeah.
So then you do not want to waste your energy in that, right? Like what
Mm,
happened with this guy, for example, Everton, what did with us in the summer. They quoted that this Branthwaite, we would have to pay 80 million for him.
yeah.
Right? In the same amount, you got Mazurai and Delete. Right? Then, like, what can anyone do? At least from the top six club, no, whoever goes to buy, if they're getting such prices, and why would you go only, right, to negotiate?
Right. Why is Euro not being considered as a regular starter?
I think he's just coming back, so he's just protecting him
Hmm.
and just looking. He played 90 minutes over the weekend, sorry, over the week. So he just probably want a nice block by Dalot. He just wants to protect him and not just throw him under the bus at this moment. That is what I feel.
Hmm.
Because he was good against Spurs also. He was one of the best players actually against Spurs. Lost ball a couple of times and like with back pass and keeping it simple. But he was strong on the ball and helped Maguire lot of times with covering of Son.
See, that wasn't a foul, but anyway,
No, I think it was a foul. I saw Malaysia's like
he
I
just
think
made sure that he touches. Uh,
I I mean that is also now part of it
I
has
mean,
become a part of
yeah.
it. Okay, so I'm seeing the
Yeah, see, I
replay now.
don't. Yeah, I don't see that as a foul, honestly speaking.
I think what happens is his stud was up, if you see, and then
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
leg was bit on the upper side, right? On like in the air. So that
Hmm.
just makes it look bad.
No, because now this becomes a tricky situation for United.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was this crazy stat I saw that you guys have conceded second highest number of goals from corners.
Corners. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. We've been so bad. We've been miserably bad. It just seems like school level football in that way.
I, I'm I'm surprised. Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it. I told you.
Yeah.
I don't even think that was a foul. How tall is this guy?
But Zirkzee was standing next to him and still he couldn't like.
Yeah, because this guy, even if he, yeah, well,
See, it's just been, we're just so bad with them. Like, we do not know what to do
yeah, yeah.
on such
I'm
things.
surprised we only scored two from the corner. Hmm.
And I think this was also needed for United to wake up a bit.
Yeah, but
And तो
you,
देखना मतलब it is also ना कि अब वो सिर्फ खड़ा होके in the position he was, right,
yeah,
in that जिस तरह से वो header गया है,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
9 out of 10 times he would miss from that, right?
yeah,
But
because it's not easy.
हाँ ठीक है,
Yeah,
and against United it would go in. right? All of this.
Yeah. But see, if you see what my point is, that is
Yeah.
not a foul.
Hmm.
Malaysia wasn't that इतना fast भी नहीं था, because
Hmm.
otherwise that would have been a rash tackle and he would have been yellow carded at least. मतलब अगर ये foul है then it has to be a yellow card, but it's not. Honestly
Hmm.
speaking,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
that was poor defending, poor marking again. I mean, he was completely free ऐसा ही लगा.
Bugsy tha, but Bugsy did nothing to.
Daxi was like just like acting.
Just a man, just a body
Yeah.
standing there.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
now
And
United
it
have.
has also become a trend for us. We're waking up after the first goal.
तो वही
That
मैं बोल
happened.
रहा हूँ ना, इट्स वेरी रिस्की वैसे करना.
हाँ हाँ.
Because
बट वही तो हुआ ना तुम्हारे पास टॉटनहम में एंड में जाके वही हुआ ना. You just considered too many before you woke up.
versus Arsenal and Liverpool, because I consider our defenses to be better than others. I
Hmm.
think once we score first, it becomes very difficult to beat these teams. You can get a draw, and Chelsea now will outscore you. That's their thing. I mean, look at that.
Now see, this is what I mean. Okay, this shot
Yeah,
should have been easily handled, right? People on week that Tottenham match were saying, "Oh, if Onana would have been here, we would have not lost the match." And that is what I said. Like, no, I don't think so. I can say that for sure because
yeah, yeah. Second
जब
attacker would
एक
have.
मिस्टेक किया था the only thing was इसके पास कोई मतलब कोई था नहीं जो चार्ज कर रहा था, right?
Right, right, right.
अगर if someone would have followed तो अभी सेम चीज होने वाला था.
Yes, true, true, true.
Okay.
You know what might happen? I mean, I think Amarim is the right guy. But what might happen in the short run is that the dependency on Ahmad
It
will
has
make
become too
him,
much.
yeah, will make him like Garnacho. Because last year it was on him and he was like putting his head down and playing. This
Hmm.
year he's too, inflated ego.
Arrogant.
Yeah, के साथ खेल रहा है. And I mean, Ahmad might not follow in that footstep, but we didn't even think Garnacho would. So
Hmm.
yeah, so just have to, all these things I think needs to be managed. I think
Yeah.
I'm good enough to do it, and I think he's aware enough to do it.
We need, I mean, अरे यार, the second part of it is you cannot have one player do all for you because then the teams also start to mark them like that, right? The
Oh, now
same, we
that's
have finished careers with this, right?
yeah,
If you remember the first season of Moe, we had Januzaj, right? A 18-year-old come in and just absolutely be the best player for United, right?
yeah,
His
yeah,
second season, but because he was just exposed so much, okay, in
yeah.
that first season and everything came through, teams started to understand him, read him, and then it was all over for him. And
Right,
then he needed some space where he could grow, right? But then he did not even have the right structure around him to grow at that time, right? So
right.
we thought that when, like with Garnacho, it won't happen because we thought Eric Ten Hag would not let it happen, right?
Yeah,
Now, I hope Ahmad does see that a player who has been kept at अगर राजाओं की तरह हमने रखा है रैशफोर्ड को एंड इफ ही कैन जस्ट बी आउट ऑफ द टीम इन नो टाइम then
right.
it can happen to you too and you need to be consistent with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But एक तो I'm done with Bruno taking the free kicks. hala her free kick just goes into the wall. Nothing else happens.
I think Bournemouth has a few players that United can target as well,
अरे
honestly.
इन लोग का जो लेफ्ट बैक है let me tell you the name. इन लोग का जो लेफ्ट बैक खेल रहा है ना is someone on our radar actually. ये Kirkis, the left back, is on United's radar actually.
Okay. Even Semenyo is good as a winger. And I don't believe he'll cost so much if you get rid of Anthony.
Acha, okay. But
Yeah.
like you're saying it as a backup winger, right? That is what
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
utility player.
Oh yeah. Because Ahmad's playing that side. Right. मेरे दिमाग में सिर्फ एंथनी आ रहा
I
था.
think we could just sign probably like if we just want to have like a utility player, we should just go and look for Saka also.
Sure. I mean, that would be a very expensive utility player, but sure, if you're ready to pay the price, you can try.
Yeah, what it would cost like 15, 20 million max.
Well, you can just multiply that by 10, but sure. Right now his market value is around like 130 or 150 million between that. Of course, it's inflated, but it is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. Because Haaland is, I think, the most valuable at 200 million.
Okay, so tell me this, okay?
Hmm.
Very honestly,
Yeah.
with all the talent Saka has, okay?
Yeah.
How different do you think Nani and Saka are on the same Nani then and Saka now are on the same level?
Um, I would say Nani at his peak was better than Saka. But the Saka is,
Correct? Yeah.
yeah.
Nani was never more than a 30 million, 40 million player.
No, I'm saying no, it's inflation. Yeah, it is
Right?
an inflated price. I mean, but that's
Today
what
the
it is.
players just like thoda bhi acha if they perform, they
Hmm.
just become like this, 100 million have just become nothing, right?
I mean, right now it's a current market. Mark Goldbridge will go for 5 million. So, so it's
This
like that.
channel could go for a lot more if we
Yeah,
trust the
exactly.
news.
Exactly. So, but that's the stupidity of the market and like how has been inflated. You and I will go for like at least you will go for at least a million. I don't think I'll go for anything right now,
I
but
think United would be all over me if I was in England at this moment in search of a good goalkeeper.
it's not that difficult to get. I mean, we are seeing the kind of people that are getting into that country, so it's not that difficult for you to go get there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, no. When I was saying that, I meant it when I was probably 21, 22.
Hmm. Oh yeah, at that point, I think I also felt like I could get into the Arsenal
If we
youth.
were in England, we could have, like, not probably, even if not in Arsenal, we would have been playing at some level. There's a
At least
players
third,
out there.
third
If
tier.
Fellaini can have a career in Premier League for so long, okay.
Yeah, I think
Uh, Andy Carroll, another. If Marcus Rashford can earn up to 350K, we would have made some money.
no. So here's the thing. I think people underestimate
Because we have given a free kick at the same position by the same
and that
player.
was a foul. That was a
That
foul.
was a foul, yeah.
Yeah, that was a foul. But
And
that
I
was a
won't be
foul. I
surprised
mean,
if we have an exact repeat.
yeah. And now Martinez is no,
Then
okay.
Ugarte just came
But
in.
but still, that guy is just too tall, man.
And there's Xerxes standing in front of him. Xerxes is
Hopefully
equally
that
tall.
makes a difference. Wolves have gone 2 up versus Leicester.
Oh, nice. So Rude is now getting a taste of it. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, that was defended well at least.
Mm.
And also the ball wasn't that great. See, that touch from Ahmad was really good. Of course, there's so many
It was just that he was overcrowded over there.
right.
What more a boy can do?
Yeah.
You know, right? Amorim is like an year elder to Johnny Evans.
Yeah, I know. He's like 39 years old or something,
He's
right?
37, Johnny is 36. And
Amarum is 37 only. Are you sure?
Amorim,
I know he's the youngest as far as I'm
39.
39. Yeah, I
Mm.
saw. Because he's younger to Arteta. Arteta is like 41, 42, I think.
ओह कैपा खेल रहा है मैं भूल ही गया था
Yeah.
हाँ
The
completely
most
forgot.
expensive keeper in the world.
When he came into Chelsea, there were so many comparisons of him and how he is better than DG and all of it. I feel if we would have had DG in the
Yeah.
last 2 seasons, we would have done better.
Oh yeah, 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 100%. I mean, I'm not going to say Onana's really bad or something. I'm just
He's
going.
bad, man. He still makes a lot of a nice pass.
Oh, what a miss!
Fuck off, you idiot, Bruno.
You have to hit the target, man. I mean, after 40
अरे
minutes.
मतलब it's a goal यार इतना easy if someone and that is what has been missing no तुमको इतना अच्छा मत any another United winger Rashford or Garnacho वो उधर अंदर inside लेके they would have taken a shot and
Taken
then
a
you
shot.
would have screamed oh I'm in so much space and all of it and here you're getting the ball nicely
He could have
perfect
even taken
way
a touch. Yeah,
hmm?
he could have even taken.
Even if you was like that you're a number 10 arguably you one of the best in the world supposedly तो फिर उसके बाद कम से कम वहां पे ऐसे मोमेंट्स में तो and you're the captain
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
यही कोई और मिस कर रहा था he would be whining
Okay.
right now
Okay. This is a really good chance.
come on Mainu खेल खेल
Oh, what a save! Oh,
but I think Mainu made a wrong pass like if he would have wanted to make that pass थोड़ा early and Bruno with two missed chances
in less than 2 minutes.
mm. So Bruno in
But that
last
was an amazing save, man.
Bruno in last 5 matches versus Bournemouth
Yeah,
have had 3 goals 3 assists.
nice. I mean, this year's Bournemouth is very, very good.
Different.
Yeah,
I think he could have just went inside the post.
right.
There was
Now,
too much
it's a
space
good
when
save.
I see the replay.
But it was a good height as well for Kepa.
Kepa.
Oh, what happened there?
मेरे को ऐसा लगा अंदर गया वो
I thought so too. The same guy who scored, he defended.
and I'm so happy.
Yeah, that was such a bad
Oh
header, honestly, even from for a defender. My God.
shit.
He's like almost scoring.
Yeah, yeah. ये जो जॉनी एवंस को भी गोल मिला which was earlier thought to be an own goal टॉटनहम
Yeah.
का if you see तो उसका पूरा मूवमेंट ही ऐसा लग रहा है कि इज गोइंग फॉर अ गोल
Yeah,
टॉटनहम
yeah,
वाला
yeah.
जो हम लोग का थर्ड गोल था
Yeah, yeah. What's his guy name here? Basuma. I mean, what? I felt के best own goal था. Like अगर own goal मिल गया होता तो.
like it was a hard chance to score.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like the amazing own goal.
See Zoxy over here is doing
Yeah.
nothing.
एक हाथ किया और वो हट
हाँ,
गया. So
we could have already come back in the game, but obviously, thanks to Bruno.
if we look at the
Odegaard scores one out of them. Out of the both chances he got,
yeah,
Odegaard
yeah,
scores
Odegaard is
one.
pretty good at the ball that's rolling towards him and
And we missed the same chances. Ericsson missed against Tottenham 2 times.
yeah.
उसको same ball to 2 बार डालोट ने feed किया and both the times it just hit a Tottenham player.
Oh, you see again, I think Martinez playing it inside is just not the best option.
No, I think that is but that is what we are trying to do. We are more of a central team now.
I I get it, man, but
But and
like
eventually, if you look also how the whole movement turned out, you got to create. Bruno was in good space to hit that shot.
no, shot was fine. I think it was the right decision for from Bruno, but I feel
No, no,
like
मतलब
why
but because of that pass only, he could just get into that position also.
no,
No,
but he was as a center back, he was literally in the middle of Bournemouth's half. Now, if that pass is missed,
अरे but खेलना उधर अहमद को वहां पे what stupidity that was.
and
अरे he would have just touched and it would have been to Ahmad and he would have been in a much तू गिरते हुए शॉट लेगा कि तू wait, wait, wait.
वो headlines आ जाती है. I think they have this headlines in their head. Oh,
That is
maybe.
with United. वो तो यूनाइटेड में रहता ही है somehow.
So right now, if you look at the table, Liverpool still have 2 games in hand.
Hmm.
Um,
If
and
Liverpool loses by any chance today, okay,
yeah,
which I like looking at Tottenham over the weekend, I don't think because I think today also Foster will only be playing for them. Their main keeper is injured, I believe.
yeah.
And when I
Oh,
think of
Vicario is
that,
out, I think, almost for the season, if I'm not wrong.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So,
So Foster is the only choice. Other is a young goalkeeper they have who has never played a Premier League game.
right.
So I believe Foster is playing,
Hmm.
right? So and looking at that, तो मेरे को वही लग रहा है कि it's good. And they're not like I don't. Liverpool is obviously not making as many as mistakes we did.
That's a foul. Come on, Bruno. Anyway, so they've scored 31 and conceded 13 goals, which is outstanding that they've conceded only 13 in 15 games.
Mm,
Second best defense is Arsenal with we've conceded 16 goals in 17 games. So that's where I think Liverpool might win the title, not with their attack, which is probably their strong point, but
mm.
defense. Because I think if they score first
But
versus
let's say I think the only way it is not good to say this, but the only way I see Liverpool losing points from here is Van Dijk getting injured.
oh yeah. I mean, I think not only Van Dijk, I think who's been consistently playing with him? Konate is playing or who's playing?
Don't remember, don't know.
Well,
So Chelsea's game is still at
yeah, they've held out like
0-0.
yeah.
And so, okay, the last match Gomez played, which was against Fulham. Let me check before that. Yeah, it has. It looks like it has been Gomez.
Mm. The stats are very similar to the Arsenal game. So we had versus Arsenal, Everton had 2 shots, zero on target, only 23% possession, and 209 passes. We had 13 shots, 5 on target, 77% possession, and 684 passes.
Hmm.
Um, Chelsea currently have 8 shots, 4 on target, 77% possession, 340 passes versus 2 shots, 2 on target, 23% possession, and 107 passes. This is the thing with Everton. If Sean Dyche, and not just Everton, it's about Sean Dyche. If he sets the team up correctly just to defend, they can. I think with United, they might have tried to. I don't remember the match. Maybe I didn't watch it. I just watched the highlights. Did they try
Hmm.
to attack you guys? If they did, then that's why they lost.
Fulham Southampton is going at 0-0 also. I
Yeah,
think
our predictions have taken a hit, like a
so
bad.
bad, man. I think last week, I at the end I got 3 points for that one match. Earlier to that, I was at 3 points. And then the week prior also was bad. But like to be honest, the results have been very unpredictable in last few matches.
Yeah.
Right? We
Even
didn't. I
Liverpool
don't
has,
think so. We like
yeah.
how uh, in our right minds we would have never predicted Liverpool drawing against Fulham.
It would have been a tough match, but like it was a
Mhm.
tough match. But yeah, we thought we would win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, today it can be a draw and it wouldn't be a surprise, honestly. Liverpool,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's in London. That's why. If it were at Anfield, I'm sure Liverpool was winning that. Like
Mm.
right now, you can't say.
So where is City now? Okay, City is now at seventh.
Who would have thought?
Okay, let's just discuss this then. Do you see them finishing outside of top four?
Yes.
Mm. Because
But yeah, it's
City has that habit, right? And has it in them that they can go 10 games without losing a match,
yes,
right?
yeah,
And if they manage to do that, then they get into top four easily.
right. But I see them losing to okay, so I can in the second half, I see them losing to United again. I see them losing to Chelsea. I see them losing to Liverpool. I see them losing to us at the Emirates because it's at the Emirates.
So the next three matches in the Premier League they have are Everton, Leicester, West Ham.
I think they'll win all of
All
them.
three.
Yeah, I think they'll win all of them. I think they'll get
And
back to form. Yeah.
hmm,
Yeah. But then
and
at the same time, I think the ones that are above them will also win their matches.
hmm,
Yeah.
and then they have so now they actually their next tough match in the league is versus Chelsea. That is on 25th Jan. Right. In Champions League also they're playing against PSG. I think that would be a battle of who's the worst.
Yeah. Nah, I think they'll beat PSG.
Even Arsenal did. So
Of course.
what's
But
really
if
there?
but if PSG win, City might actually be out of Champions League.
Not out. I think they would be like not into automatic qualification.
No,
Not
I think
out.
they'll be. Let's look at the Champions League table.
So they are currently at 22nd, right?
Yeah,
They need to finish in top 24. PSG actually is on 25th at this moment.
25th.
So
Yeah.
if they lose, they are definitely not coming in that 25, 24, top 24.
Right. So look, if City loses, both of them have like there are 2 weeks, game weeks left for the group stage or whatever stage this is. I mean,
And so City is playing PSG and then Club Brugge. Okay. I think they'll win against Club Brugge.
well,
It's at home also,
okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
right? So don't see them losing that match. Who's who's PSG playing? That would be now interesting to see. Because if they're playing one more tough match, they're definitely out. So PSG. So they're playing City, and after that in Champions League, who are they playing? Oh, they're playing Stuttgart. That's an away match. So
That
that
could
can
be tough.
also be a tricky match. Going
Yeah,
to Germany is always a tricky match.
yeah. Then maybe City will qualify. I mean, will be in the. So what's next? I don't understand this format. What happens next?
So if you're in top six, you
Yeah.
are in. Wait, let me just double check what because I know more of unfortunately from Europa end that we need to be in top eight. But let me just confirm this.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. It's top eight here as well. So top eight. But then what happens to the bottom?
Uh, so if you're in top eight, you're automatically in round of 16.
Hmm.
And if you're like 9 to 24, you play like a round of 32. So you have to play two extra matches to get into it.
Oh,
That's why like that is what you're battling for. So you want to finish in. I think Arsenal is easily finishing in the top eight.
yeah. Liverpool, Barca, Arsenal.
Liverpool, Barca, Arsenal are doing. Even Leverkusen.
Yeah. I
Even
mean,
Aston Villa. Aston Villa is at 13. Also,
yeah.
like Arsenal.
But if you see the gap, if you see from ninth to 14th, all are between 12 and 11 points.
Mm.
So if they
So
win, top,
the
yeah.
most interesting thing over here is 20th where there is Real Madrid. Who's Real Madrid playing? So if they let's just assume for sake of it they lose their next two matches. Can they, first of all? So they're playing RB Salzburg. This is a match they
They're,
can definitely lose. But nay, if it is no, it is at Liverpool's home.
and
So
they're
they're
playing
doing
best.
the world's goals right now. I think I want to see this too. Okay, this is like poor goalkeeping and defending.
3-0. Okay, both goals could have been avoided. Oh, that's just
The
ridiculous.
keeper is having a nightmare.
Yeah.
यार मैंने अभी जस्ट इसके डिफेंडर को निकाला, पता है एट्री या क्या था। ये लोग कब से क्लीन शीट नहीं लेके आ रहे थे।
Oh, that one could have been
Oh,
avoided.
all the three goals should have been stopped.
No, no wonder they are a relegation team. Cunha has been really good.
Targeted. And
Yeah.
he's even been targeted by United for
United.
January. Okay. Chelsea, what
I
is
don't think he's. Again, I could be wrong, but I don't think he's United quality. But then United's quality has been really low.
decreased? Oh, what a save. Well, do you like this guy? क्या नाम है इसका? Everton's goalkeeper. I forgot his. I cannot remember. क्या नाम है
Yeah,
shit इसका?
Pickford. Pickford, yeah.
Pickford. Do you like? I hate him.
Honestly,
But
he,
Chelsea आज क्या मिस किए हैं Chelsea ने दो easy chances.
yeah, honestly, he's not that bad. Um,
Good save by Jackson also.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think he's not that bad. It's just that I feel like he should have moved on from Everton to up his
Hmm.
game. Um, didn't you guys target Pickford at one point?
Long back, long back.
Okay. Because if he would have left Everton, I think it would have been better for him. He would have developed his game further. He's a great shot stopper, honestly speaking.
But I think he's a very bad character in terms of, the
Yeah,
mistakes he makes. I remember वो Liverpool वाला last second में the mistake he made.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
वो और वो कौन आई थिंक स्टरेज या कोई गोल मारा नहीं ना
Origi,
स्टरेज
Origi ने मारा था.
ओरिगी had scored.
I remember that it was supposed to be a draw, and then they got a last minute winner.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is what I was saying. It's like, so people don't understand how some football fans care so much about football and would like to be footballers, that if you tell us that you're going to pay for our food and our stay and everything, and
Yeah, we
yeah,
would play. We would leave everything
you would
and
leave
play.
all the money behind and just like,
100%. Matlab, that just goes beyond
yeah.
doubt, any
No.
sort of doubt.
And that's why
And that's why we hate it when these guys do not put in effort, right?
after all
Because
the
they're
money,
living our dreams, and when you see someone living your dream and not recognizing the importance, right?
right?
And I'm sure these players would also have dreamt
Yep.
uh, and put in a lot more efforts than what we did at our age,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and to get there. तो फिर but after getting there, I think वो एक हो गया है the if you see जो पहले के players थे, for them the journey started when they got there,
Right.
right? And इन लोगों के लिए लगता है the journey ends when they get there,
Right.
right?
It's they've made it and
Yeah,
they
once
have,
they have like played couple of games one season regularly, they just feel like, oh, we are now here.
yeah, there's so much coverage. Like we have 1 year he's playing, right? Like he's been featuring. But before he started featuring, his social media already had so much traction that like the price was inflated. So now if you go and try to buy him, he should not cost more than 5 million,
Hmm.
honestly, in a real market. 1 year. He's very talented. He could
Okay.
be like Odegaard's replacement if we have to find in the future. Well, Odegaard's very unique, I feel now. But anyway, so but but today if we go and sell him, we'll still get 30 million for him. That's the thing. That's the
Really. Well, so Madrid is playing like, yeah, Madrid is getting in. They're playing RB Salzburg, which is a home
still,
game
yeah.
for them,
And
and
Brest.
then they're playing against Brest,
Yeah.
so they're getting in.
Yeah.
Who's a top team? I just want to see if there is any top team which is not going to make it. So
Bayern, although Bayern is on 12 points, so they can
they'll
easily.
get in. They'll get in, I think. So there's only City and PSG at rest when you talk about the top,
Mm,
so-called top teams of their respective leagues.
right.
Or else Because if you see below 26th, okay, which is Stuttgart,
Yeah,
the teams are at 4-4-3. There's a huge gap. So there's
right.
not going to be like, I think, yeah. So even PSG we saw, right? They're playing against Madrid, and then the other match is not so. The other matches, so that can also be like a knockout actually for them.
Yeah,
Stuttgart. So who's Stuttgart playing now? Okay. Stuttgart किसके सामने खेल रहा है इन चैम? Okay, they're playing against Solvan, some team. I have no idea of who they are. ठीक है?
right.
Now they're first in Slovak Superliga. But अगर if they win, Stuttgart wins against them, and PSG loses against City. I think PSG is out then.
Yeah, yeah. This is like if PSG lose and any of the above teams that are on 8 points win their match, PSG are out for sure. Like even in the next match.
Because Stuttgart would get to 10 points.
Right,
PSG stays at 7.
right.
Then PSG and Stuttgart play actually, which is
That's what
Stuttgart's
I'm
home.
saying. Any team above on 8 points wins, then
Hmm.
PSG and Stuttgart both are out.
But yeah, that is gonna be difficult, right? If
Right. Yeah,
not all the teams are gonna win, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so honestly, this team Sporting when Emorim left was on first or second
Yeah, yeah,
in the league.
yeah.
Okay, so Euro is coming on. I think he'll be replacing Malaysia.
I feel Euro is like Saliba level potential. That's how I feel.
Hmm.
That's why I asked the
The
question.
ceiling is high. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure there is a reason why Real Madrid really wanted him.
And now they are after Saliba. That because and Saliba they didn't want to go for Saliba because of the price. Because if
Hmm.
you see now he signed a new contract. So
They are actually really only going after he replaced Malaysia. They're only going after players who are free.
yeah, because they've
Right?
spent a lot of money, man. Yeah.
But on who? In the recent years, well, they have given insane bonus to Mbappe, which makes no sense, right?
So what was the? I think they gave him 100 million or something.
150 or something they've
Yeah.
given,
So that's where all the money went. So
right?
yeah,
And other to that, if you see, then Madrid haven't spent much.
their wage bill is very big
Yeah, of course.
because
That, but that
150
is
is
with all
just a
the, I think,
bonus.
even same is with. So do you know Danny Olmo
Yeah.
cannot play beyond January unless Barca sells
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because they don't have the funds.
I know. I know. I saw. I mean,
I mean,
the
obviously they'll sell, but
yeah, yeah,
then like the thing is, amongst any top club linked to Rashford right now is
yeah.
only Barca in that category. Thing है? So I was like, hope okay, Barca may just come in and be that dumb person to buy Rashford. But then I saw that they already have to like sell to keep Danny Olmo in, and then I lost all the hope. कि फिर तो कहाँ से? And Rashford is not going to be expensive by the way. Rashford we have tagged it as 40 million.
I saw. I saw. I mean, one of my friends who's joined us on the stream,
तो पैर के नीचे से प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल के प्लेयर के कैसे जा सकता है?
Adit, he said, let's do a straight swap.
For
Trossard and Rashford.
I think we are winning in that swap.
No, I said, I mean, Trossard, sorry, Rashford plus 40 million, you have a deal.
I, I want to see if there were any comments about delete because he did not feature in. I think against Spurs, I just thought he's giving him some rest. He was not in the squad, and today again he's not in the squad.
Is he injured or something?
Not that we know of, or at least I know of.
Yeah, I don't see any news
Even I know. Interesting.
because him and Euro should be your like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has been amazing for us since he has joined. So another interest. Okay, Euro is actually playing as the central midfielder,
Oh.
not Maguire. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry. I was wrong. Maguire is playing as the central midfielder.
Hmm.
I think it was only at one position they played like that, and now they're back to normal. So, a very interesting stat about Delight's career. He has
Yeah.
never played two full seasons under a same manager.
Oh, didn't he play under Ten Hag for a long time? Oh.
He just got into the scene. He was the captain, and then he was 19 when Juventus picked him up. Thing. And I think in the first season only he had Sari, if I'm not wrong, or not Sari, this guy, Allegri, right? And then they sacked Allegri, came in Chelsea ka manager Sari. Then he also got replaced in like one season. Then I think came in Pirlo. Pirlo also was there for one season. Then he went to Bayern. Bayern also, as we know. And then he came back to United and like Eric Ten Hag is sacked.
Yeah. I mean, he is good, and I know United fans like him. I just don't think he's world class, honestly speaking.
Okay.
I think Europe might turn out to be better.
And there's a big age difference and too early, I think, to
How
compare
old
the
is
same.
Euro?
Euro 19.
Oh, okay. You guys did sign a left back, didn't you?
He's a 17-year-old. He would come in 2025 January. 2025 summer window.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he won't be joining us now. And he's a 17-year-old person.
If Martinez gets injured again, just sell him.
I think even in January, if we get a good bid for him now, we might still sell him.
Hmm. Did you see Martinez, the keeper, his comments that if he wins a second World Cup with Argentina, he'll retire.
I mean, obviously. And I think by that time it will already also be his age to retire.
Yeah, I mean, he spent a lot of years at Arsenal without playing.
Hmm.
Yeah. We signed him
Okay.
at like when he was 16 years old.
The breakthrough season he had at Arsenal,
Yeah.
like, and that was because of the first goalkeeper's injury,
Leno being injured. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leno's injury, just changed the entire history of Argentina football.
Yeah.
Because without him, they were still not winning the
Oh,
World
yeah.
Cup.
He was the real,
He was one of the main reason they won both World Cup and Copa America.
okay, Holland and Garnacho are coming
Garnacho
on.
is coming on.
See, I like this. But you don't have to wait until like the 70th minute.
This is right. Like, I think he's been good with his game management and all of it.
Yeah.
Also, okay, so this season he also has this thing that the fans are behind him and we are not judging him for anything at this moment, right? If he makes a mistake, makes a mistake because we already know that these players are not functioning well, right, from the start of the season. So he has the good, like, the thing with I'll start to judge him as to how he behaves in the summer and if he's reluctant to sell some players,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And if he comes out and say no, I still feel I can get. Like the good thing about him right now is he's not been like, oh, I'll be the manager who will come in and get Rashford playing.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That has been the thing with every manager who has come in and at United.
yeah.
That they all of them think they are gonna be the one to play, make Rashford great.
Come on, man. Like,
That was such a like nonsense shot with all the space he had. I think we are gonna have Mainu sub, and then Bruno goes in deep.
see, that's
And
also not good for United.
hmm?
I don't think Bruno playing deep is good for United.
Yeah, but at this moment, like, what else you would do? And it's not bad too. At like with if you're gonna have this much ball, then it's gonna be fine.
I'm assuming Casemiro's done at United.
Yeah, yeah, I think he'll play one and one or odd games over here and there, but more or less, pretty much none. I just hope Saudi comes in for him because no other league or anything is gonna afford his wages. And
Yeah.
I also hope like he's willing to go to Saudi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's this? No, but he's too young, don't you think?
He's 32, 33 right now, right?
Yeah, so
32. So, but
correct.
then like you have had players like even Tony and who not now go over there.
That's different. They were never world class.
But matlab, I mean, it's the Saudi league now has become also like a league with so many big players now playing in it.
Hmm.
What's Neymar's age? Neymar is playing over there, bro.
Neymar's though
Oh,
he
how did we not score this?
I don't understand. I don't know. When you guys get a corner, I'm just not like I'm not
Paying
even
attention.
I'm like, like, oh yeah, well, it's when you concede a corner. I'm like, wait, you need to see this.
Yeah, so Neymar is 32.
Yeah, there you go. But Neymar's injuries have just ruined his career. I mean, he also ruined it, but
Yeah, that I think all of these Brazilian players, their off the pitch lifestyle has ruined their careers.
yep.
Dallas should have done so much better over there.
Amorim should go and play instead, him himself.
So, do you know anything about Amorim's
I
playing career?
saw I saw a few highlights the other day
So,
on.
he could play in midfield as a CM.
Yeah.
He could play as either of wing backs, and
Hmm.
he could also play as either of wingers.
Oh, okay.
And he's
So
played
a lot
at
of
all
movement
the
on
positions.
the pitch.
Like in Portugal, once he replaced Nani when Nani was injured. Right.
I mean,
So
I used to really like Arteta when he was at Everton. I
hmm,
used to think because his free kicks were really good, long
hmm.
shots were really
And
good.
Arteta was also one of those midfielders who could set the pace of the match,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Which is a very important quality in a midfielder, which we have. I know that importance only because we have never had the post Scholes and Carrick
right, right, right.
era.
And I think when he was in his prime, and we didn't. By the way, Arsenal did not get him when he was in his prime.
Hmm.
We got him at a little later stage, like a year or two after. But when he was in
Right.
his prime, I think he was heavily linked with United.
Hmm. But
If I'm
okay, I mean, to be fair and or to be honest, with every good player or a decently good player has always been linked with United at some
Yeah,
point.
but this was a proper link because you guys have used to or still have a tendency of buying from Everton. So, because you don't buy from every club, if you see,
Hmm.
it's you buy from Arsenal or or Everton or something like that.
So okay, who all have we bought from Everton? Now I'm thinking. I know, and the like Lukaku, Fellaini.
Lukaku, Fellaini, Who else was there? Even I can't recall. But let me just Google and check.
I'm also.
Wayne Rooney. How can we forget Rooney?
Wayne Rooney. Oh, fuck. Yeah, of course.
Schneiderlin, Phil
Uh,
Neville. Yeah, you guys have Tom Cleverley from
Phil
was
Neville was the other way around.
okay.
Ashley Young also the other way around.
Michael Keane, you guys sold him, right?
Yeah, that was also like him going to.
Yeah. I mean, so there has been that
And there has actually been more players going to Everton than coming.
but there has been that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but
between
Everton also now has new owners, right?
yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
But like they had change of owners not too long ago, right? In our
Yeah,
recent
but
history.
those owners, I mean, look, I don't think
And those owners also did inject a lot of money when they
a lot.
came.
But I
Mm.
think there was no plan. And, I think when owners are far away from football, like we keep criticizing the Middle Eastern owners, but
They
the,
really get into the club, but
yeah, they're following that. If you see, I know that you're yet to visit like a proper
hmm.
Middle
Okay,
Eastern.
penalty.
Oh, crap. I didn't think that was a pen. It's okay, Onana will save it.
It's given by the best player of the season so far for us. So for the
But they'll,
value.
VAR will have a check. Let's see. What happened? Need to focus a little more on
I
that.
think he have started from the back, so even if VR does it, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, that's a pen. Yeah.
That's a pen. That's a pen.
Yeah, yeah. Clivert has been good. I think I like him. Um, I think his father played for Tottenham though, but I like this guy.
That's a. I don't know why they are arguing so much. That's a clear pen.
Yeah, you didn't give me a card. I think that's what they're saying. Like, come on, give me a card.
What did we sub? Did we sub in Ugarte? If because I see Mainu still on the pitch. Oh, we subbed Ugarte. Wow.
Everyone makes a mistake. It's okay.
I think it was because he was on a yellow. We would have just made that decision.
Yeah. Come on, Onana. They
That
should also show they're showing like last five penalties by Clivert. I mean, he
scored
scored
all
a
the five.
yeah, he scored a hat trick of penalties in a match. But they should also show Onana's saves or something rather than just show this.
But then there should be something to show also, no?
I mean, if he has made saves. Oh, that's 2-0. Yeah. I mean,
It is too easy at this moment for Bournemouth.
I was so close
Because
to
with all the possession we have had, we have not actually threatened anything.
yeah,
Like the only time we threatened was 5 minutes before the halftime.
yeah. I was so close to predicting Bournemouth win, but I was like, no, I mean, at Old Trafford, United might.
Same thought process.
Yeah. Because if it were away, I would have said Bournemouth would have won 2-1. I would have
I would
said
have predicted a draw if it was away.
no, away. They've been so good at home, man.
Hey, isn't this offside?
No, 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 no. It was not.
No. This was offside. The first player who took the ball was offside. This movement only should have because if it would have been ended over there,
Yeah.
तो ये होता ही नहीं कुछ.
Still, that was a stupid foul. I mean, stupid tackle.
Not taking, but again, it was like offside to.
No, so
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? So if it's way into the play and it was like
You don't check it,
right,
but then if the linesman would have got it
linesman didn't
right,
give it. Yeah. The linesman didn't give it. I mean, that was an individual error, the second goal, honestly.
Even the first goal was individual error.
That was just, I mean, I don't expect an attacker to save, to track, or sorry, to
That's
mark.
such an easy pass on for Bruno, and he still messed it up. And
We
that's
have
the one thing which we
Siddhanto
expect him
on
to do.
chat. You have Siddhanto on chat.
Yeah.
क्या? Oh, 3-0.
And
Shit. Semenyo. I was just praising him.
this is again Bruno losing like a easy ball in midfield. जो बॉथमन के सामने 3-0 हार रहे हैं क्या है ये? And now you know what would happen?
Yeah.
All the Rashford XCs would come in.
Oh, yeah.
क्या चूतिया बंटी है यार हट. So see, पहले Rashford ने वहाँ Bruno घटिया pass and then Mainu trying to trick pass. And that's such an easy get back on.
There were three players. How did he get
Got
that?
deflected.
It was through the legs of
No
your.
one is marking him.
Yeah. None of the goals today are on Onana, honestly speaking.
हाँ.
Yeah. Rashford bot.
एक मिनट वो हैंड नहीं था क्या? I didn't see it. मैंने एक सिर्फ glimpse देखा. It just felt like that there was a hand जो ओनाना like माइनू का जो पास कट हुआ था.
Yeah.
And this is okay. This has happened for the second time now that we have come in the second half and go go
Oh,
go 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 go.
oh my God.
What a poor.
Garnacho. I thought that was Hoyland for some reason.
No, no, I'm like Hoyland was the one who did make that pass.
It was a really good pass, though.
Yeah. This should have been a goal. Yeah, this has
Yeah.
happened for the second time that we have come in the second half and conceded 2 goals in 10 minutes. Same thing happened against Tottenham.
Spurs, yeah. I mean, Bournemouth तो भी अच्छी team है. How could you do it against Tottenham, man? Like,
Siddharth is saying in the chat that we are a better team, but yes, we are a better team. But
on
then
paper, no. Today
no,
Bournemouth have been
you
better.
have not created anything.
Yeah,
Like with all the possession, I think it's saying this with the thought that we have had all the possession and everything and all of it. But तुम वो possession का कुछ किए ही नहीं हो ना.
exactly.
So then it doesn't mean anything.
Stop crying, Bruno, man. Come on.
Exactly. And if Bruno would have scored the chances he got, this would have been a different game,
Right.
right?
See, this is why I keep saying sell him as well. Is because
Yeah, that I
I
agree. I'm not against that thought
yeah.
for
I
even for
mean,
a
I don't
second.
think Amorim will, which is a
I
problem.
don't think so. फुटबॉल बढ़िया खेल रहे हैं भाई. क्या बढ़िया खेल रहे हैं? I don't think so. We have created any decent chance या anything where we have been threatening apart from वो जो 5 मिनट थे before half time. उसके
I mean,
अलावा
you don't have the
कुछ.
right player. वो तो पता ही है. But so if you are playing good football, it has to be both sides, not just attack.
हाँ,
And
बट डिफेंसिवली भी मतलब ऐसे अटैक वाइज भी तुम कुछ खास नहीं किए हो ये गेम में,
yeah,
राइट?
yeah,
The difference actually has been they have taken their chances and we have not, right? It's not
right.
that we did not have chances. We had equal amount of chances or more actually, but we did not take those chances.
Yeah. See, I feel that's what's happened even with you guys, like the United fans. You guys have seen so much below even mediocrity stuff
Hmm.
that we start. There has been this thing, okay, oh, let's Like इतना तो खेल रहे हैं तो it's good, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand what you mean with it.
Because I remember
The standards have dropped in. The standards have dropped miserably.
how ruthless you guys used to be. I used to like Arsenal fans hate United more than Spurs, I think. So
You must be watching a different match. You don't have the right players for the right positions. You must, for the right, we should have scored three in the first half. Yes, you should have, but you did not. That is what I mean. And those chances went to your best player on, like, your captain. Like,
yeah,
who else you would have wanted those chances to fall in to? ठीक है, but उसने कुछ नहीं किया है उन chances का.
I feel Hoyland should have
That was
started.
only for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know why Zoxy started, to be very frank.
Hojo just started like two matches back to back with all the intensity, and then he's injury prone. So
Acha, acha. Because he doesn't add to attack, he doesn't add to the defense. Like
who see?
Zoxy.
And with Xerxes, the stat is actually we score more goals with Xerxes in the team.
I mean, I don't know about that. Like, I didn't know that, but still, I feel like with him, you guys, I mean, to me, you guys don't seem that threatening. Oh, what a save! What a save!
एक तो हर एक कीपर को बेस्ट गेम ऑफ द लाइफ हमारे सामने ही खेलना होता है.
See, this is what you get with Hoyland. Like, that was a really good shot as well.
चेल्सी का गेम इज स्टिल एट 0-0.
Yeah, yeah, I have that on my other screen. I'm like just watching.
Now see, if you see, अभी भी हम लोग we could have just scored like Garnacho. If Garnacho would have taken his chance, which was an easier chance, and then the game still could have been a much different scoreline. Like 3-0, I agree with Siddhanto when he says, like, we don't deserve the 3-0 scoreline, right? But that zero is because of you only.
See, now Bruno's gonna waste time complaining about like someone fell down and the
हाँ,
ref
बट वही है ना यार. बट वो देख अभी आई अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज तुम्हारा उस वजह से तुम्हारा गेम भी तो, और उसको हेड इंजरी नहीं हुआ है,
I know.
राइट. अब आज बॉल लगा है. इफ यू आर प्लेइंग फुटबॉल, बॉल तो लगेगा ना आके यार पेट पे.
I mean, look, I'm saying that referee you can't control. If he's stopping it. Like, तो क्या ही कर सकते हैं ना? You
बट
go
वो
and
प्लेयर नाटक कर रहा है. दैट इज व्हाट ही इज कंप्लेनिंग अबाउट.
तो भी क्या ही था इतने इतने सालों के बाद तो उसको पता है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला उसको.
But then you also need to put it in ref's ear, na, कि he's doing this. They're doing
Refs
this.
are a problem. Siddhant was right. Refs are a problem. No, no, Bruno complains too much, man. Bruno just like
Don't put Bruno down. I'm sorry, this loss is on Bruno.
yeah, he
If
missed.
you don't think this loss is on Bruno, then yes, you and I are watching a different match. This loss is completely on Bruno with
Yeah,
all the chances he has missed and created nothing. Those were, you're not playing him. You're not paying. You are paying him. Bhai, uska new contract is 300K a week.
yeah.
350, 300, 350. उसका न्यू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज 350, सिद्धांतो.
Even if you're paying him 30K, regardless,
हाँ, and he's your captain. If you don't feel that your captain is responsible, then who is?
if he had created that chance and Zoxy would have missed it, we would have said Zoxy is the problem. Yeah,
हाँ,
but he missed.
and if Xerxes would have missed it, he would have created. Then you would have seen him whining also.
Exactly.
Every cam is a problem. Mm, mm, no, I think. uh,
अरे जितना भी पैसा है यार.
and I think so. Like no, not every cam is a problem. I think I really like Odegaard अभी तो. And Google 210K भाई, उसके नए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बाद ही इज ऑन 300K प्लीज.
Yeah,
तो
yeah,
यार
yeah. He's on 300 and something.
300 350 something on after his new contract. I'm sure about this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bruno Fernandes wages, he's on 300K right now. Expectation should be on team, not one player. Yes, but the team created for that one player. Ahmad, even Zogzi created one, I think, where he put him. So the team created for that one player. And हाँ तू Google कर साले. Bruno Fernandes is on 300K.
See, that could have been caught by.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now that was that. Oh, that should have been on target.
Now that should
Now
have been.
that's on Ahmad.
Hmm.
Now
Now
Siddhant,
that's a good
that
chance.
one's
What
on.
do you expect of Bruno to
Yeah,
do? ठीक है? That's a very good chance. Like
yeah.
Ahmad should be hitting the target at
Hitting
least.
the target. Even if he doesn't score, he should be. Yeah.
Ahmad missed also. तो हाँ भाई तो उसको भी तो गाली दिया ना.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, definitely. Ahmad.
Criticize करो. 2 shots, no goal.
Well, honestly, Haaland scores like one every four.
बट
So
ऑनेस्टली ओके. तुम उस प्लेयर को क्रिटिसाइज करोगे जिसकी वजह से लिटरली अभी तुम चल रहे हो. ठीक है. He is the only person who's doing everything in your team right now, attack wise.
yeah.
तो and he would have, and at the same point उसके अराउंड वाले कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. Like you only feel that United is a threat when Ahmad has the ball.
Yeah. No, no,
खेल.
hypocrisy. Uh,
हिपोग्राफी बंद करो. Watch it like a team game. अरे भाई we are watching it like a team game.
yeah,
अभी आई थिंक ब्रूनो ने अभी वापस कुछ कांड किया.
yeah, he missed the like his pass was off.
Powerful.
So our stream, Akash, is like a little behind.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's why
Hmm.
our criticism is coming a little late. And I stream as in our YouTube stream is a little
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, yeah, I got you. I got the your point.
So
It's
Siddhant, we will criticize everyone. It's
yeah.
just expectation obviously ज़्यादा है. Like, we have more expectations from Ronaldo
And
than
तुम
any.
and just so you know, तू earlier you were saying ना कि तुम इतना पैसा दे नहीं रहे हो तो क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करो. तो अमाद को तो तुम एक्चुअल में पैसा नहीं दे रहे हो. अमाद डियालो के वेजेस आर आई थिंक 29K और समथिंग. 90K.
There you go. I
तो
wish.
एक मिनट. तो
मेरा
अमाद इज करेंटली उसका जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू होगा उसके बाद ही इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू गो ऑन टू 90K. करंटली इज गेटिंग 29K. तो तुम अमाद को तो गाली दे ही नहीं सकते हो. By the same logic you used earlier, I'm
Well,
saying.
he's still making more money than we do in the entire year. So 29K.
No, that's तो एकदम ही अलग बात. Hmm,
मुझे सिर्फ 10 हफ्ते अमाद की लाइफ जीनी है.
true.
I think 5K a week to play for any team and throughout our lives would be like amazing.
हाँ हाँ.
Because 5K a week
So
is still
was
20K.
it like लीचा माइनू.
Oh, बच गया हूँ ना. Oh.
लीचा माइनू क्या है? I don't think so. Any of them is having a good game.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
माइनू मैं पहले ही बोल चुका हूँ. माइनू has having a really bad game.
Okay. Come on. क्या यार.
अरे गर्नाचो.
Yeah, it's just
Hates.
that was actually like we should have controlled it with the first touch.
Garnacho have not like I thought he would like from this hit which he got, he would come in and really play well
Yeah.
because he would have been like, oh, so we have got 11 corners and they've got one. And I think only once we had like, oh, there was a chance from a corner for us. To be fair, like 2 गोल तो इसने बहुत अच्छे सेव निकाल दिए कीपर ने.
Kepa.
केपा.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Onana did not have a chance on any of the goals, honestly speaking.
हम्म.
थर्ड में अगर रिफ्लेक्सेस बहुत अच्छे होते David De Gea would have saved that. Is what.
Yeah, but like cannot blame him today, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, no, no faults
And
today.
especially like Onana will give us a lot of opportunities to criticize him
Yeah,
throughout the season. But this is what again, right? You beat City and then you come and lose at home at 3-0. So beating City then makes no fun, right? I would rather lose a match against City and then win five Premier League matches back to back, right? That
yeah,
would create more impact for you.
yep.
I think at the end of the day, we are gonna come into a position that we would have we would have lot of pressure to win Europa.
I think that was from the beginning, right? Like,
Yeah, but see how Premier League, if actually if you go when even when Emorin came in and the distance, if you see again, like there are not a lot of point difference and all of it. So you like क्या चूते जैसा पास कर रहा है यार. I could see what pass he wanted to make Mainu, but it was such a rubbish pass.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wrong choice.
बे यार, again Garnacho is also like. एक तो सब में मॉडरेट बनना है सबको.
No, I've seen Modric, even he doesn't try it so much. Like,
But then again, I don't think like I would actually I don't think so. Bruno at where Garnacho is now playing, Bruno can play at that position
oh,
because
Bruno can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
तुम
Bruno has to be in the middle.
प्लेयर में कैम में तुमको पेस चाहिए बिकॉज यू आर कॉन्स्टेंटली रनिंग बिहाइंड द डिफेंडर एंड ब्रूनो में वो पेस ही नहीं है which is not his fault. Like,
He was never that player anyway.
hmm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just shite.
We should do a video reacting to Mark Goldbridge reacting in real time.
Hell,
Oh,
just idiot. You had an easy pass to play Garnacho. You were 3-0 down. Why are you thinking of shooting? I don't think so. You are helping yourself with that. देखना अबे. You had an easy pass on to Garnacho, and he would have been just on to the keeper, through to the keeper.
as a rival fan, I'm frustrated watching this.
The
Imagine.
only reason I'm still watching this match is we are streaming.
No, no. I mean, United have this irritating, even though they're shit a lot of times, they have this irritating habit of making comebacks. I thought that was four.
I thought it was 4-0.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, this guy looks good. I mean, it's a good
Mm.
find. You guys are trying to hire buy him. He looks good. He hasn't made any mistake this game. I didn't watch him that closely. Karkes.
वो एक क्या वो तो there is a saying in Hindi.
Hmm.
uh, हाथ से अखरोट नहीं टूट रहे, क्या है वो? Hindi saying about अखरोट.
Come on, my pass. यहाँ से shot मत लेना. Okay, corner. Good. Make use of this corner, guys. Come on. At least have a like follow a routine. Don't just put it in. You guys don't have had people who will head the ball. मतलब पता है, for years Arsenal were really bad at corners because we just didn't have people who would score from those corners. So putting the ball in did not. Now you see like why that is such a bad decision, whether it's Ahmad or whether it's anyone else. Like पूरा तुम्हारे सामने पूरा भरा हुआ है. I know you're trying to get a deflection or something, but don't.
But don't, matlab, what pass also he has also an
He could
option.
have gone wide again, no? Bruno,
And
वहीं पे था, खाली.
the fans are leaving.
Fans should. I mean, I've not been in that situation, so I'm not gonna say anything. But either they should just stay, regardless.
नहीं हाँ मतलब see as you see right say right आज वो लोग ने तो पैसे भी बहुत दिए ना to be in the stadium.
And they could be like those people who've been watching for years.
हाँ so for it becomes even more frustrating and then I think I was like watching I was listening to one of the podcasters only and they were mentioning that watching on TV and watching live makes a huge difference,
Mm.
right? And you really understand where the match is going, and you really understand which player is putting where efforts and if they're doing the right things,
Yeah.
right?
I thought of switching after 3-0 to the Everton Chelsea match, but then I remembered every time I do that, rivals score. So I don't want to
I
jinx it.
think then please
I
do
don't
the
want,
honors.
I don't want to help Chelsea score.
You know what? Let's just watch Chelsea's match for the left. Like after this attack, once this is completed, let's just switch to Chelsea's match.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, that didn't take long. Okay, Chelsea versus Everton. Okay, Chelsea is on attack. Sancho के पास ball
Sancho,
है.
okay, so nothing's
मतलब
happening.
after watching all that United का match and then you have to come back and see Sancho. That's just and you're expecting better football.
Yeah, at least there were 3 goals in that game. What have been the stats so far? Let's see. A Liverpool fan just made a comment. Ruben Ten Hag. Uh, okay, it's been okay. I mean, Chelsea have only had one extra shot on target this whole second half. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Right. So, but they have had like 74% possession.
I mean, I told you, Everton's never going to have more possession than you.
Hmm.
Even if you and I play, they'll have less possession. Then
Uh,
that's what Sean Dyche's theme is.
so they have had 12 shots. Everton has had 4. Shots on target has been 5 to 3. So,
One of the reasons I'm thinking that they were able to get a point versus us was because they were able to match Arsenal's physicality. Like with the one thing that we were not known for, we are known for now is having strong players.
mm-hmm.
And they were able to do that. So they were able to
Like
cancel out,
Kai Havertz,
right?
like Jesus.
Corners. Gabriel, Saliba, and also they were able to cancel
I
out
think your
corners.
midfielders are strong. Like,
Yeah.
you have Partey, Rice. They are two strong midfielders you would have. But जो तुम्हारा उसका replacement है, we have a message in our group by DJ, what the fuck happened to Bournemouth?
You haven't been following them, man. They are actually doing really well this season.
Right. It's interesting. A Chelsea fan has switched to a United match.
He got bored. It's like कुछ कर ही
And
रहा
then
है.
we have switched from a United match to a Chelsea match.
Oh, Chelsea just gave the ball away in a bad.
Hmm. बे यार, come on Everton, score यार.
I'm
Now the
also
other
a
question
fan
is
of
that
Everton.
anyone of us predicted that Bournemouth would win?
No, none of us did.
That makes my day better. So okay, DJ ka prediction for this match was actually
2-2.
4-2 for Chelsea. Hmm.
We all predicted Chelsea to win, I think.
Yeah, of course. I had predicted 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah, so that's a believable scoreline, honestly, because
And
Everton, although
you
they've
you
conceded,
did the same.
Yeah, they
right?
conceded 4 to you, 4 to
You
Tottenham.
predicted 3-2 for Manchester United match,
Yeah,
United winning,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I had predicted 2-0 for United.
No, I was sure Bournemouth would score. You guys have a shitty defense, man. So
And DJ had predicted 3-1. DJ earlier actually had predicted 6-1 to Chelsea.
I know.
He requested to change his prediction before the match and change it to 4-2. And earlier that was like 6-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are the Fulham Southampton इनके मैच में क्या चल रहा है? Are we getting any point somewhere?
We are just sitting everywhere.
So I predicted 1-1 for Wolves and Leicester. So I'm like way off over there too. And Fulham Southampton I had predicted 2-1 to Fulham. You had predicted 3-1 to Wolves.
Yeah. Okay, chalo, one goal. Leicester.
No, no, you predicted 3-1. Like Leicester will score 3 and Wolves
Oh,
1.
hey, shit.
And DJ had predicted 4-0 for. We all predicted Leicester to win.
We have overestimated Root since he joined, and I predicted Leicester to win all the matches since he joined them.
DJ has predicted 5-2 for Tottenham Liverpool match. That's actually a believable scoreline given what had happened in
You know,
midweek.
I have a feeling Tottenham is going to win.
You have predicted 2-2.
Yeah, but I feel like Tottenham will have a good defensive display, which is like that doesn't make sense, but yeah, I feel like they'll have a good defensive display and they'll win.
Hmm.
Because I feel Liverpool are sort of low on confidence for some reason.
लिवरपूल लिवरपूल एंडी रॉबर्टसन तो वैसे भी नहीं खेलेगा राइट
Right. रेड कार्ड मिला था उसको. Right.
व्हाट इज लिवरपूल द लाइनअप विल बी आउट ना हाँ तो देयर इज वेन डाइक गोमेज एलेक्जेंडर रॉबर्टसन खेल रहा है his red card got overturned or what? Who got red card in Fulham's match? It was Robertson only, na?
Yeah, but they also have a Robertson in their team.
No, no, Liverpool had a red card. I remember that.
Right, right. Robinson. They have Robinson. Yeah, then how did. Oh, did they count the Everton match? Although that did not happen.
But did he get like two yellows or a straight red?
Like, even if it was two, was
Two
like.
yellows is one match ban. Straight
Right.
red is three match ban.
But he मैच ही नहीं खेले ना वो लोग उसके बाद तो. Oh, wait. I think Carabao Cup counts. That's why.
But that's like one match, na?
So maybe there were two yellows.
But I
I
don't think so. Carabao Cup counts. I think FA Cup does count. I don't think so. Carabao Cup
Oh,
counts.
planning here. I mean, if he's in the things, I'm assuming that Carabao Cup was the one.
So he did not play in Carabao Cup wala match. And they also had like a pretty young team playing that match.
Yeah. What is Spurs playing with? Like, what's their lineup?
So they have Froster, Pedro Porro, Dragonshun, Dragushin, Gray, Spence. I don't know any of these three defenders.
No, I know Dragonson and Spence is a young guy, but who is Gray?
Spence was amazing against us. Now I remember him. Uh,
Yeah.
he didn't let Anthony do anything. Busima Sar, not a high bar, but no, he was like really good. But there's only 2 minute extra, so this is first.
Yes. Come on. मतलब yes in the sense के 2 ही मिनट ऐसा. Yes. And look how high Chelsea are.
Hmm.
Like
So Bissouma and Sarr in midfield. I like this player a lot. I love him. Kuleveski. Kuliski.
Kulusevski. Yeah.
Hmm. I really like him. Madison, Son, and Solanke. So their attack is really good.
Really good. But that defense,
Tottenham ka entire thing depends on how Far and Busuma has, like on their day. If they
right.
are having a great day, it's done. Their Tottenham is winning the match.
Yeah.
But they are very inconsistent in having good days.
They've had one of the top squads, or at least the starting 11s, since Mourinho time. They've had like really good starting 11s. It's just
Mhm.
that their name is Tottenham. And so, so even Mourinho couldn't save them.
And then Liverpool is playing Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Salah,
वो तो है ही यार हाँ.
Thiago, Granberg, McAllister, Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez,
It's done.
Alex, Allison. Yeah, it's done.
That was fun.
That was not fun.
No, I mean,
United has a chance and United does not have a chance.
Chelsea dropping points. So now they are only 2 points above Arsenal, and Liverpool has a chance of going 4 points clear. And if they win both their matches in hand, they have a chance of going what
7 points.
7 points clear of Chelsea and 9 points clear of Arsenal.
Yeah.
I
So
see Liverpool losing versus Chelsea and Arsenal in the second half.
I think
No, 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 sorry. Only as versus Chelsea, not versus Arsenal. I think we'll draw
I
versus.
think we are in for another boring Premier League where we would know the winner probably in March only. February, March, we would
We
know.
didn't know winners in the last two. I mean, we knew City would eventually
We
win,
knew, like,
but
if Arsenal is
mathematically,
contesting, then we always knew that City is winning.
yeah,
But uh, like, you don't trust them to do anything, right?
yeah.
Mm.
But no, it was fun, and thanks for everyone joining. Whoever
Yeah.
did, that was one person.
I think this was one of the lowest viewing we would have had.
Yeah,
We had at no point we went about two or three. So yeah.
yeah. We have total
But
12.
we are only the ones to blame with our inconsistency in this.
Yes.
Right. All
But
right.
still, we had 12 people join in total, so
Okay.
that's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Chal. Bye. Bye, everyone. Are we doing Liverpool Spurs?
Hold on. मैंने वो एंड कर दिया. हाँ.
Are we doing Liverpool Spurs?
It's up to you.